Good morning, good afternoon. So we're in the JZFD today, and we are headed to Orlando. Obviously, from the title of the video, you can see why, because it's going to be kind of a big deal, whichever one gets chosen. So the drive from Tampa, anyway, to where we're going, it's about an hour and a half in this car. It translates to about 100 miles. So all these highway miles are going to see just how well this stock JZ is on gas mileage. So the part of this trip that's pretty cool is I don't even know what we're going to see. This is my cousin. He has all of these cars and he wants to do them all. I don't know what he has. He told me, but I don't think that was an all-inclusive list. And he does have one car that I was there for when he bought. And for those of you that follow me on my personal Instagram, I posted it once in my story. And I never said anything else about it. But I'm pretty excited about this. It's going to give me an opportunity to work on what will essentially be a shop car. Something that we can bring places and show off and say, these are the types of things that can be done here at the shop. In an effort for a much more presentable, more cleanly car, I don't have any wiper blades. So when I built this JZFD, the plan of this car was for it to be a daily driver, which it has been. But knowing that I'm not going to have wiper blades in the rain, I needed some sort of backup plan. So that backup plan is an excellent product called Aquapel, and it works very, very well. You can see it's raining pretty hard right now, but none of the water is sticking to the glass at all. If you're interested, this is something that we do at the shop. We'll get you set up and you can change your life. Remove your wiper blades because you won't need them. And to think, I applied this product something like 4 months ago and haven't applied it since. And of course I've washed the car, I've used Windex on the glass, all sorts of stuff. And it's still working just as well as the day I put it on. It's a great product. So if you're interested in that, let us know and we'll take care of it. And of course, in typical Florida fashion, it was just like one of those weird pockets of water. It's beautiful again. So we made it, we're here, I'm waiting on him now. So we just did about 100 miles and I was at a full tank. I was cruising at something like 3,500, anywhere between 3,000 and 3,500 RPM with the AC on the whole way. That's how much gas I use. No, well, let's not let him do it. All right. we're going to choose which of these cars are going to be done first. Which one we're going to approach, which one we're going to tackle, which one we're going to take to the shop, disassemble and reassemble, and make it something absolutely amazing, something way better than it is. Before we get to the one that my heart is really with, that I really want to do, we'll start with these two guys here.
All right, it's a 1984 Chevy Camaro with the T-tops. No engine inside. This is a 94 Firebird. This has the 5.7 V8, so what I'm gonna do is take the engine out of this car and put it in one of the Camaros. You ever seen Free Willy? This is his tail.
Oh my gosh.
All right, 1988 IROC. As you can see, the floor plan, so yeah, we had to get a new one. This came with the 305 TPI, but that's not gonna cut it for what I wanted to do. So this one actually runs and drives. See, the engine is pretty clean.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't expecting to see that.
Yeah, it's just not what I need for this car. It has to be a 5.7 LS or better. 1940 Chevy Special. The paint is just all faded and rusted and chipping off of it, but everything is here. Got the real original suicide doors. Interior shot, so let's not even look at that. But we're not gonna go aftermarket with this at all either. Aftermarket paint, but and the floor pan inside here is shot too. But this starts up as well. But it's gonna be some sheet metal. Yeah, we're not gonna go aftermarket engine in this because I think
no, this is appropriate.
Yeah, I think this look is pretty damn nice. And when it's cleaned up, it's running. I'm not gonna get horsepower, but this is not a horsepower car. This car right here is just for the look. And lastly, but not least,
obviously you guys know how I feel about FDs, and this is the one I look at and I get all starry-eyed about. But lots of big plans for all of these cars. Just so you know, with this FD, not only do we have the engine that's already in it, we also have this one here. So that allows us to get pretty crazy with it. Or we could even do a regular normal car with moderate power levels, kind of like mine. But why do that? That's not exciting,
exactly,
right?
That's not happening.
That's not all.
We're not doing that.
That's not exciting. So there's that. So as you can see, there's a lot to choose from. A lot of options, a lot of different things we can do. Would I even go so far as to say we can put a rotary in really any of these cars? I mean, that wouldn't be so far-fetched, would it? There's a Jay-Z in this car. Who knows what the future holds? But in the future, we absolutely will be doing some sort of crazy swap like that. Maybe not with the rotary in something, but something. Some sort of crazy swap is coming down the line. Stick around and you'll check it out. Now, he had to go do some stuff, but now that we're in Orlando, it's very rare that I'm ever out here. There's a friend of mine that I don't get to see very often, so we're gonna spend the rest of the day with him before I head back to Tampa. Steve's house. You see it's dark now. We've been hanging out all day. We went to go eat. We did all the stuff we had to do. But Steve is one of those guys where he's the one that'll motivate you and push you to do more than you thought you could. Him, along with one other person that you might meet one day, is the reason that all of this is even possible. In the beginning, when I had my first car, or I guess my second DA, I'll tell you a story about that later. When I had my second DA, he was the person that basically did all the work on it. And he was part of the motivation to continue on with doing car stuff. You already saw what his cars look like, and that's the blueprint. That's the goal. That's what you want to strive to be. But Steve, he's one of these guys here. He's got the shirt.
All day.
He's got the glasses.
Got the tats.
He's got the tats. Yeah, he's a real one.
Yeah, man. For real. How you doing?
Steve's real. And then there's the homie Rich.
What's up, man?
That's the homie.
What's up, y'all?
Yep, that's the homie. Rich had a DA as well, way back in the day though. And way back, I mean like 8 years.
Rich helped with your car.
Yep.
Rich also
Rich
helped
went
with my
us
car.
in North Carolina to put your car together.
Yeah.
He did.
Till you put your head together back. I remember that.
Yeah.
Fun times.
So 8 hours of driving. That's a fun story we'll tell you. Camera,
Oh, yeah.
camera, but
Yes.
Fun story about the trip home.
Even back in the day, he drove the head to my motor for my Black Integra here from Florida all the way to North Carolina to do an install on it. Lots of crazy stuff. I've known Steve forever.
Yeah, man. You're a kid.
I was a child, yes.
You was a kid.
So that's going to be it for today's video. Drop a comment on the bottom to tell me or tell us what it is you guys want to see with those cars. You got a few options there, and you already know which one I want to do. But you got a few different options there. Let us know what you want to do. Enjoy these shots of the Integras. Till next time.